which is a very special island because this game was also, I believe, created by Lincoln Pierce. So enter the comic strip world of Big Nate, a wisecracking kid who holds the all-time record for detentions at this school. You're on a mission to find a long-lost time capsule, which, if found, can help save the school from demolition. You'll need help from Nate and his friends to complete your quest. So let's start that up. So as soon as we come in, don't tell me, let me guess. You're here to join the search. What search? The search for a time capsule that was hidden 100 years ago. Where am I? Big Nate Island. Nice name. Who are you? I'm Big Nate, of course. So the first place we're gonna head into is the pop-in shop, where we can find a few things. First, we're gonna go up here and collect this comic strip piece. We're gonna need to continuously collect these. We want to grab some bubble gum. Empty. Well, maybe there's some place on the island to find gum. Did you check that bulletin board? Whoever finds that time capsule could save the school. Save the school? Are you crazy, Dad? Why waste the treasure on that? I don't remember in the comic Big Nate's dad having a job at a shop like that, but who knows? I could be mistaken. Can you help me out? There's this comic I really want to see, but all I have is the title piece. If you can bring me back the complete comic, I'll give you a reward. These are pieces you've collected of a Big Nate comic. Here's a fun little Easter egg. You can actually doodle on the blackboard over here. Just go crazy. And if you click on these doors, you can find a series of Big Nate comics. I'm not going to read all of these like I did with the last ones, because all of the faces up there also are comics. So if you really want to read these, you can go on Flashpoint and read them yourself. Or better yet, you can go on Go Comics and read through the archive there. So we're gonna collect a couple more pieces of the comic as we go by. Go right. Over here, you can see there's a comic piece floating in the wind. You have to probably climb up, and Big Nate will follow you around. It's kind of throwing me off. Kids only. There's a clubhouse over here. This is a great place to hang out. Miss Godfrey can't climb up here. If you can score 3 out of 5 shots, I'll give you something really cool. I'm not very good at these table football games. See, as you can see. Oh, there we go. I'm not very good at this at all. Nope. We're gonna have to try again. If you can score 3 out of 5 shots, it'll give us something cool. So let's aim it over here. That wasn't a very good shot. That wasn't a very good shot either. We got that one though. We got that one too. One more. We got it. Here's a prize. I made it myself. Big Nate's practical jokes. This actually inspired me to create little comic books when I was a kid. Stink bomb. Arthur, will you get my lunch out of my locker? Nate, did you put a frog and Gina's desk. But the main thing here is the stink bomb. When we go to the school, that's actually going to be something we're going to need to figure out later. Here's a hangman game. They're not going to call it hangman in a children's game, but it's hangman. I wonder what this word is. Uh-oh. Oh, I know. There we go. Here's your tasty prize. Expired peanut butter crackers. Awesome. Yummy. As you could, if you watched my last video, I actually mentioned that I'm allergic to peanuts. So, not only is this expired, but it'll kill me. May I look through your telescope? Be my guest. So then you go over there. What's that under the rock? We pick up another picture piece. And we've also gotten a clue as to something that we're going to need to look for later. Let's see if we can catch that. Drat. I was very close there. Ah! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. I'm not usually this bad at this. But since I'm recording, of course I'm going to be bad at this. Just as I say that, I get the old photograph, which we're going to need. Aren't you Cap'n Salty? I am, matey. Why do you look so upset? Me lucky lobster trap. The rope snapped and it sank to the bottom. Can I help? Only if you can breathe underwater. So that's giving us another point of reference of what to do later. Big Nate follows us through the thing. Let's see if there are any comic pieces I missed up here. No, but there is a seagull, a very, very aggressive seagull, which we're gonna need to get later. We're gonna need to get rid of later. No gum chewing is a big rule in detention. We go to the science lab. We go to Mr. Bones. And then we have a little experiment. We make a little blue, a little yellow, until it turns a bit greenish, and then turn it up. And it starts fogging up. Wow, a stink bomb. Now that's what I call a science project. Be careful with these chemicals. They could be really nasty. Yeah, you don't want to mix the red with the yellow. Nobody knows nobody wants to know what happens when you mix the red with the yellow. You get orange. And so we're gonna collect our last comic piece. I believe that's our last comic piece right up there. And then we're gonna talk. Who are you? Just call me School Picture Guy. Why do you have scuba gear in your studio? I tried an underwater theme for last year's pictures. What if we ask who that was? I'd hate to see that. I'll swap you this old picture for that scuba gear. That's just the sort of photo I had in mind. You've got yourself a deal. Thanks, School Picture Guy. Diving is so much easier if you can breathe underwater. Yes, you can, if you remember, That guy told us if you can breathe underwater, then you can get my trap. Well, we're gonna take a quick detour to put this comic together. We're gonna gently put this together. There we go. Excuse me. I'm new here and I'm sort of lost. Nate, right at your service. Where do you need to go? I'm trying to find the art room. Gotcha. Stand here. Right there. And don't move. But. Well, you overshot. You reached the nurse's office, which is probably a good place for him to end up. Wow, you found all the pieces of the comic. I'm glad I could finally see it. You can keep the comic, and here's a little something for all your hard work. A pack of stale gum. Why is everything we get in this game stale? I could say just like the Chicho. Oh, what happened to Teddy? He's ovular. Oh, he's fixed. Thank goodness. That was terrifying. I was gonna say stale just like the jokes, but Big Nate is actually pretty funny. I read it regularly. Now, over here, I believe Nate's locker combination is 9305. And it unlocked. Boom! We get knocked out. But then, we click on the locker. The detritus that fell out. We find a school blueprint that shows that there's a secret room in the detention room. So all we have to do is somehow blow a bubblegum bubble through our scuba suit. And then Miss Godfrey spawns in. I smell bubblegum. I smell bubblegum. Get over here. No gum in school, and no talking in detention. Well, if you remember Big Nate's practical jokes, we'll take our little science project, lay it down. Somehow she doesn't notice us putting down a chemical weapon, and so she leaves. Then, if you open up this file cabinet, it shows the secret room. Turn it on, and you find Artur trapped in here. What are you doing down here? Like everyone else, I was looking for the time capsule. I don't think it's here. Well, maybe there's something else down here that's useful. There might be. Look around. And as you can tell by the outline, you probably need to collect this. Bell clapper. For whom does the bell toll? We're just gonna turn the power back off and leave Artur, sorry. As you can tell, as you can not tell, but if you remember from the Big Nate strip, but Artur is actually from Belarus. Belarus is a neat little European country. I don't know much about it. And then I believe most of the last part of this game is taking place in this bit. So we dive down since we've got our scuba gear on. We swim all the way down. And now we swim and these bubbles carry us up. But we're out of oxygen. We're so close and yet so far. So all we have to do is bob back up. Talk to Captain Salty. I have your trap. Ahoy, me lucky trap. Here, matey, you can take the goods inside as a token of me thanks. So, you can also take his jet ski for a ride. So we're gonna do that. There's 2 jet skis here. I wonder why. Because Big Nate's gonna race us. Whatever's out there, I'm gonna get it first. So this mini game is pretty forgiving. You just need to make sure you're ahead of Nate at the end. I'm just gonna lag a little bit behind so I can see what's coming up ahead of me. I'm not doing good. Oh, there we go. I'm starting to overtake him. But I'm getting nailed by puffins. And eggs. I'm getting nailed by eggs. But I did it. See, that's what I talk about when I say this mini game is very forgiving. So all we have to do now is swim over and make the seals kiss. And then all we have to do is grab this. Got it. Map to the time capsule. Big Nate has disappeared, and luckily you don't have to do the minigame twice. What you do have to do, though, is climb up here. You luckily don't have to take another picture. What you do have to do is take the lobster. Makes a perfect wrench. I don't know how any first-time player would figure that out. The light makes the seagull run away. So now, we can take that bell clapper and attach it to the bell. As you might have been able to see in the time capsule. Hold on, I'm just gonna... They should probably be worrying about how their clock is not working. I'm gonna take off my scuba suit. But if you could look at the map to the capsule, it's right underneath where those girls are. So, we're gonna take the bell. We're gonna add the clapper. Looks like those girls are finally coming in from recess. So we tumble down. Somehow don't break our necks. We run. And, since I'm allergic to peanut butter crackers, how about we just dispose of them right here? Luckily, somebody is here to take care of that for me. He buried it. And let's see what's in here. Look at that pearl. That must be worth a fortune. Let's sell it and split the money. Nate, you found the treasure. Now you can save the school. You're a hero. Yes, that's my plan. Save the school. That's been my plan all along. Since it's Jenny, valuable pearl saves school. So now, thanks to you, the school can remain open. And why exactly is that a good thing? Congratulations. You've completed an island quest and earned an island medallion. Just remember, saving the school means you also save the detention. I'll be watching you. And I'll be watching this frog. Well, hope you guys had a nice time watching this video. That was Big Nate Island. Probably one of my favorite islands. Next to Peanuts and the Great Pumpkin. Anyways, have a nice day. Let me know if this video relaxed you. And, have a nice day. I know I already said that, but hope you have a nice day.